Welcome everyone. Some light after work stream. Just a tiny bit, yeah. No big thing today, but just a little bit trolling, right? System D. Everyone's love and hate relationship with that once upon a time alternative init system. So let's package it today. I think I remember once I packaged something crazy. I checked earlier today. What do we have here? So we had that a little bit prepared in some packages. The funny thing is, I thought I somehow remembered that. Yeah, some changes. I had started to package that, but no, whatever. Certainly makes no sense to waste all the time looking for that. What other thing? Was it Pipewire? Anyway. So yeah, just for the Google hits and lols, right? Because who with a sane mind would want to use that? Recurring criticism, everything in the kitchen sink, monolithic stuff now in a init system, and by the way, do we have? And before that, I know all the new kits and stuff like praising their systemd gods, but before that there were alternatives to system 5 init, sys5 init, and there has been runit, upstart, minit, and Apple's launched I think. So even Apple innovated that before Linux, obviously, right? Maybe systemd was one answer. I think how was it? So systemd macOS has launched I think canonical, because they always need to do their own thing, right? They had upstart, if someone remembers this, and then maybe the Red Hat people also had to do systemd. So yeah, alternatives. And where do we all the other stuff? I think this was like minit, right? Okay, so I mean, maybe we should actually like create a init system category. Actually, the other day I moved the kernels. Now we have Linux, and what was the other? So the nice thing is, you can even check this, right? What kernels do you have? Yeah, it's easier. Hadron. There, package that. Soon more stuff to come. Obviously, including our own. Right? Probably shall like and subscribe for that. Oh, I also got something new today in the post, right? For that. Yeah, kernel. So maybe actually we should create an init. How many do we have? Kinit. What is kinit? Xinit. Certainly tiny a little bit. Yeah, minit. Run it. Yeah, with it run. Yeah. Oh, there's even unit. Yeah, run it. Yeah, we have all. We certainly probably should have systemd. Of course, I will not use it myself. I mean, the idea is not even that bad. But what I actually don't like the most, I probably should actually freaking type away. Also, by the way, can we have some SVN up? Also, my fight with Vodafone. For those who are new to this, or actually recurring subscribers, my recurring battle with Vodafone, right? It was like totally garbage. I could the last times like barley type. We had not even 1 Mbit upstream, like 1 Mbit upstream at times, and with total like latencies of up to 5 seconds. And I probably did I mention this on YouTube? Maybe I made a previous live of the destruction of Vodafone, right? I'm continuing my fight with them with the windmills on Twitter, and maybe my 10K subscriber channel and Twitter run helped. Last week someone called. I mean, first they sent me a termination, right? Vodafone, like they sent, not I terminated, I terminated at home, but they sent me to the office like, here we cancel the contracts. Like I was feeling like, what the heck? I cancel the cancellation. And then after that, last week a technician called me, and even right now, today a technician called me, and it's like maybe something's moving, but it's only 3 years into 10K subscriber YouTuber of multiple videos to like get your ISP fixed. You have it. It's not yet amazing, right? It's just like the lowest hanging fruit, but hey, 3 years and 10 YouTube videos and hundreds of tweets later, it's like at least the basic stuff moves a little bit. Anyway, that is my day. systemd. My biggest criticism, I mean, the idea not the worst, but 5init disk to systemd. What I actually like with this 5init that it's partially readable shell scripts, and recurring subscribers obviously know how much I love debuggable shell scripts, and the systemd is like somewhat more hard-coded C, and also everything, right? Every feature they could imagine they add in there. And if this would be a well-defined init system, maybe I would actually not hate it as much, but like, yeah, I'm wanting to also do booting logging and cron. Also, given the code quality of cron, so much to how long did the Voda fail doxes last? It's like, yeah, not even, yeah. Probably that. Yeah, binary logging. So it's a little bit of like, yeah. Is it GPL? Probably, huh? I'm somewhat like, hey, is it? So to summarize, modernizing some stuff, not the worst thing. The implementation, especially in C, leaves a lot to be desired. For our own microkernel, we of course need to do our own not invented here syndrome implementation of not in. I'm praising Vodafone and it already starts failing on me, man. Wow, does it have not an URL tag? But it's already better. We need to see how long it lasts, and it's not even a real fix. So basically now this technician disabled DOCSIS 3.1 frequencies that like totally were distorted, and so we're back to, I mean, this stuff was back to one DOCSIS 3.0 upstream channel, but anyway, we will see how this Voda fail saga continues. Yeah, leave in the comments below, what is your stand with the systemd stuff? Are you a fan, or are you a believer, or a hater? Leave in the comments below. For our own stuff, we will see what we implement. And given that I like debuggable shell script stuff, I wonder whether lots of stuff should not even be shipped as source, right? I mean, maybe even more open source than people trolling T2 becomes modern. No, T2 just just YouTuber trolling. T2 is not becoming. T2 is freaking modern. No, just a YouTuber wanting clickbait and trolling the audience. Actually, welcome everyone. Summarized for many embedded systems. Systemd is really quite nice, unless it needs to be hardened to boot time. Unless it needs to be hardened or boot time is pretty. Yeah, I'm actually not even be testing this. I'm personally not really interested in actually using this. So this is just improving Google hits, YouTube hits, and just hanging out with the audience here after work. And also, I need to actually hurry, so I probably should stop talking random stuff, because I need to cook for the family soon. Because modern lifestyle and stuff, track process, Control X, yeah, whatever, like there. But that is the thing, options, right? Choice and options and stuff. By the way, which one did I previously use? What have I done here? Why is this? Why is this? What? Hello? Nah. So much. Why is this behaving so strangely? Why is did not open the file? Yeah, okay, fine, whatever. Because Emacs has this nice wrapping thing. But to continue my thoughts, so I will soon make a bigger summary to my current. Oh, where's the cursor now? Hello, cursor. Oh, there. Oh, what happened here? Ah. I soon will make a summary of my current state of Guru meditation for an all new system. And for that, I actually wonder, like similar to Lua, which I like quite a lot. Of course, Lua, generic Lua doesn't scale performance-wise. There is, of course, Lua JIT, but as I said, I wonder if it is a viable option, at least for some, like, oh, come on. Did I mention I really hate the German Mac keyboard layout, which I probably shouldn't use? To create some, like ship some stuff in source and have some, like not even bytecode, but like implement all the core utils like in some modern language, like some Lua, C++, Rust variant also, and for the sake also for readability, right? Like basically squaring open source, the concept of open source, and really shipping the source to the user, like also not like small readable sources, like as I often say, minimal viable, like implementing 90% of the features with 10% of the code, and like shipping the sources, similar to init scripts, but like high performance, and also have this just in time compiled and just in time or ahead of time cached, so that people can not only make changes to this is also mine, so that you can, if you want, make changes to that, add features or fix bugs or whatever, and to everything, and not only some init scripts, but basically all of that, all or at least most of the system. That would be leaving the control. I didn't research yet. Here, this stuff is 11 years old and has a strange version number of 250. I didn't research it yet. If there are other, do you know, are there other systems that ship as sources? Like majorly, probably not. But the system calls something, but never spelled system 500 since D. What the heck? System D, right? System D, not system D. System D, either why? Because it's a system daemon. Every system, it's called system D. It's that simple, but then again, it all appears to be simple and call, but never spell it system 500. What the heck is Roman number of 500 clarifies? Are you freaking kidding me? Yeah. Spiritual rights. Why are you American or German or other? Because why? Because I need to write stuff with German umlauts and set and stuff, and otherwise I get totally crazy when. Have you ever tried switching keyboard layouts every 50 minutes? In my opinion, that freaking crazy, kills productivity even more. I mean, it's not that bad. It's just the thing is why the heck did Apple had? I mean, they don't even freaking. I think on a normal German keyboard, do they? I think they print the angle brackets, don't they? I mean, why did Apple also had to move them, right? And the question is why the freaking heck has Apple another keyboard layout in Germany than for 25 or so years or so, 30 years. That is a question. Where's the freaking download? Download GitHub releases, of course. But doesn't handle external keyboard. And what? Be careful what you wish for. M1 Mac doesn't handle the external keyboard well. What do you mean with that? Use the wireless Mac. Yeah, but it's the same shit. I use this because this is the old version. Like, I use this stuff. Obviously, I buy it once and then use it. I mean, usually I try. I mean, I probably should clean this. So, this is actually a nice compact travel keyboard. Otherwise, Apple Bluetooth keyboard. Of course, I also have, of course, a real computer scientist travels with 2 keyboards. I had previous video text here too, but probably I should kind of sort it. Anyway. Did I say I need to be efficient and soon cook for the family? One crazy thing I discovered is I only this month or this year discovered that if you mark stuff with arrow keys, that is super crazy on macOS right now, right? Do you even see that? Maybe you don't see that. Okay, does it work here? Oh no, it doesn't. Let me edit off that. So I only realized. So I only realized this month also that with the external keyboards, sometimes I did the crazy thing of like typing, but because I touched the touchpad. Like on macOS, totally crazy. I would expect this works on Linux. But if you use Shift and arrow keys for selection, that doesn't work with another keyboard. So like if you had your like left or whatever hand here for touchpad or something, and you press Shift on the built-in keyboard, you don't select. This is totally crazy. And only this is what kind. I mean, why would you have the Shift modifier? This is so bizarre. I mean, usually you would like have one input device streaming an application, and really crazy how this happens. So they must track the modifier state somehow per keyboard device. Really crazy stuff. And oh, can this be so long here? Hello. Oh, come on, where's the download? Yeah, only. I mean, to be fair, I never did it before like this. Clicked on this bloody assets. Yeah, sure, this is a little bit crazy thing. Probably, I mean, also in the office, I don't use the built-in keyboard. That's only because I have the MacBook here on laptop stand. System D250 GSNet off archive. I think like that should probably do. Yeah, crazy stuff. Discord DMs. Discord DMs. Yeah, thanks for that Discord DMs. So, Discord DMs. What's going on there, by the way? What? By the way, what do you mean? Need to take a look later. Whatever you mean there. Yeah, lots of release loads. So because we don't take systemd seriously and just troll here after work to have some YouTube content and build the audience and hang and stuff together out here, LD cross init. Of course, we don't enable this by default, right? You're not insane. So let's test build that. I'm surprised this would have failed docs. This stuff works a little bit today. But it's of course hilarious, right? It takes 3 years, a YouTuber, 10,000 subscribers, thousands of YouTube messages, and stuff for them to get their ass moving. Okay, that is a fun thing. Problem dependencies. So it wants crazy dependencies because that is all the year of Linux desktop. Fine, do we have that? Oh, I don't have that. Thank you very much. Yeah, I guess. Womp, womp, womp. I said I will not even test this, right? Yeah, I need to run. As usual, we digressed here a little bit with keyboard selections and stuff. Cache to system D. Maybe I remember, maybe once in one of my many working copy trunks, I tried to update UDEV to the systemd version. Maybe that is where, because I was wondering that I maybe touched that, and where that is, maybe that was it. Eventually we also need to actually update UDEV. The other video someone mentioned, like maybe we don't need an author tag for democratic packages with many leaders and stuff. But my answer there was already no, we simply need to put the major one there. So if theoretically we could put the other ones there of, but for today we could leave it like that. If other systemd authors want to be mentioned there, send me a patch. What key utils? Yeah, whatever. It's a little bit little. Dependencies. So yeah, there you have it. Might apparently need some more dependencies, but at least the package is there. 1915, so that's a good time to get the heck out of here. Thanks for watching. You now have another alternative. If you are interested in systemd for your embedded systems and T2 building and stuff, feel free to send in patches adding the dependencies. And don't forget to like, subscribe for more vintage and P3 stuff and so on to come. Hope you learned something. Have a great day or night, and I hope to see you soon for all this fun stuff to come.